Well, good morning. It is a rather drizzly, rainy day today. So I am now about 4 for 4 for saying I'm going to have a coffee for my breakfast, sat on that bench in the morning, and it's chucked it down. So I'm not saying that anymore. That's what I'm deciding. So it's going to be an office day for me. I've already done my 20 squats. I've got my weights out ready. I took them under the bed. So they're tucked under the bed ready. So when I stop later, I will do my little workout. So yeah, I'm going to sort that out before I get going with everything else. So I'll get some movement. It might be movement in the van today, but it will be movement. So yeah. So anyway, I'll take you for a drive and you can out through the blooming rain for a rainy Morecambe and see where I'm going to get to. I'm hopefully going to go to, I'm going to say Arnside, but I don't think it is Arnside. But there's a little town that's got overnight parking in it that's free, and there's just like a little town, but I suppose there's a couple of little things that look really, really good to see, so that should be my stop for tomorrow. So this is between there and there. I'm not wasting a work day on a good park up. I'm not. This is hopefully just going to be pretty with a good signal, although I don't need to worry about that anymore. I just need to get Starlink out of the box and plug it in. That's all I've got to do. Right, I've had too much coffee already. Right, well, I made it in one piece. There's supposed to be a lovely view, but we've got a problem. I keep thinking that it's actually that there's the contrast on the phone, but it's not. It is that White House. However, there is a castle. So we've got that there on the hill, but everything else is just a little too white. So, big weight out. Let's do some stuff. Let's get some movement before I sit my ass back down again. And then it's smoothie time. And then I've got leftover Korean style barbecue, lean pork, rice, broccoli, and sugar snap peas for my tea. So, I have never been to Arnside before. It is tiny. It's tiny compared to what I was thinking about, but it is very quaint. I love the fact that there's this is the main strip here, and there's a pub at either end, as if to say, this is where the start and the stop is. So it's daytime parking only. Made very obvious. Down there, there's loads of spots. That's the promenade. There's a car park at the end that's on park for night. It says it's okay for overnight camping, but it says here the whole town is not. And also that is subject to tidal surges. So no, I wasn't going to stay here anyway, but apparently on the Atlas Obscura app, it says that there is a tidal bore that is worth coming to see. So I think I am at the wrong time of day. So yes, if you like that kind of thing, come to Arnside to see it. That is a viaduct for the trains to go, and it literally is just a train line that goes over to the side over there. So what I do like as well, they've got a home map. So you've got this here, you are here, there's the Kent Viaduct, this is the Kent Channel, and you can go to Milnthorpe this way, which is the way that I'm going to have to go out. There's a bit of a walk down here, which isn't too bad, but it seems that they promote, there's nothing in it at the minute, a 2-minute beach clean, which I like the idea of, but there's no bags, there's no litter pickers. My litter picker's broken, and at the minute I can't see anything that needs cleaning on the beach anyway. So yeah, right, well, I don't want a boring life. So, better go in and get some fudge. Morning. Well, that shop, is it the little shop? And it was a little shop. Oh, I could have bought everything from there. Instead, I just got a block of fudge for me and a block of fudge for John for when he gets back. But the gentleman in there was saying that you can get the train from the train station that's literally just there, and it'll take you over there. But it can literally, for the day, it will go out and you can hug the coast all the way to Carlisle if you wanted to do it for the day, and then all the way back again. And it is the most beautiful train journey. So I don't know if I want to go and do all of that all in one go. He did say Borrowdale was one of his favourite valleys, that is absolutely lovely. And if you go to Haverthwaite, then that's really good, that's just over there. And if you go to Lakeside, you can go to Haverthwaite and get a steam train to Lakeside and then get on a boat to do a boat tour of Windermere. So that might be something that I do. But yeah, get talking to the people in the shops. It's a untapped knowledge, don't you know? Yeah. So if you are interested in watching the boar, so you've got all the dates for September here, and it says the tide starts to run approximately 2 hours before high water, but the boar runs approximately 90 minutes before high water. So it does actually tell you. I'm a bit late today, and I'm not staying around for that, so I will miss that. I wonder why there's nothing tomorrow. Strange. But yeah, a strong boar depends on 3 factors: high tide, strong southwesterly wind, and full river from rain. So that shouldn't be a problem with the full river from rain. But yeah, very cool, eh? Just a little walk around Arnside though. It is so cute. It really is. 2 pubs, 2 coffee shops and a bakery. Even that on its own, if you're just driving past, if you want to do the coast road up here and you're driving past, just pop in and get something to eat somewhere when you're not trying to be healthy like me and not do and eat things you shouldn't do. So yeah, that's lovely. Right, on to the next one. I think the next one up is, I want to say Stow or Storf or something like that. You'll find out when I get there, won't you? I'm terrible. Here's Tour with Mandy when she doesn't know what she's doing or where she's going. Right, all packed up, paid for. Car park is liable to flood during heavy rainfall, I'm assuming, because that's the way in. So yeah, let's go and have a look and see what we see in Grange-over-Sands, eh? this is definitely a nicer way of getting to it from A to B, isn't it, rather than walking through the centre. So I can walk this way down now and then go on the main road on the way back. And over there is Arnside, where I've just come from. Bit pretty, isn't it? Look at it. Look, they used to have walking guides over the bay. That's crazy. And then they've got a thing where you can see, so apparently you can even see Blackpool Tower over there somewhere. Right, just been in a little tunnel underneath the train tracks, because the train tracks are right there. So now I've got to come out and figure out how to get into Grange-over-Sands itself, because I figured I'd come down and there was a really good bridge going over the train line, and I thought, be right. But yeah, apparently it was right, but it was also a long way to get to the next available spot to get over the railway track. So I'm assuming that this path's going to take me somewhere, because I've seen people walking on it. So I'm doing very well today. I'm trying my best to stay off maps. So I managed to get here. Literally I had to pull into a lay-by just at the very end just to find the car park. Didn't use Google Maps to navigate me there, but to look for it. Otherwise I've been using signs and things, and I feel like a big clever girl. I'm so big and clever. Because I can use road signs like normal people can, you know. I've been walking for 10 years and I still haven't found the city centre or the town centre. My goodness. So I don't know if I missed it, but I didn't see a coffee shop. There was a Mediterranean food place that served coffee, which I suppose that probably would have done. But of course, as soon as I decide I want to stop, there's nothing that takes my fancy. So I can't come all the way here anyway without going to the train station, because I've heard that it's pretty. So I've just walked past my van. I had to put... that walk took so long. I thought I'd just put an hour on. You know, I'm not going to go and really do anything. Let's just stay for an hour. And then by the time I got back up to the top where I thought I'd been walking for 5 days, parking was like 5 minutes off running out. So thank goodness for parking apps, that's all I can say. It's always my preference, even though sometimes I do get a bit of a bum deal. But it just means that if you're out and about, you can extend your stay. So it's, yeah, it's good. So let's see if this train station's as cute and quaint as they say it is. Well, there's toilets back there, and I understand, hello, I'm being apparently unpopular, I understand that there's a maintenance need and we're in tourist areas, but 40 pence to spend a penny, 40 pence. So now I'm going to walk back to the van and have a wee, because, you know, I've only got notes on me. I don't normally carry cash around, but actually I've got notes, and then I've got loads of 5p's, but it doesn't take 5p's, so yeah. Loads of birds and ducks. Ducks. Hello, ducks. I did go in 3 shops, and all 3 shops went into like a shoe and outdoor shop place, a chocolate and gift shop, and like a standard, it's a tat, but you know, it's like got jewellery and things with people's names on and stuff like that. And yeah, all 3 of them, very rightly so, said they didn't want anybody recording in there, which was fair enough, but that's why I asked in the first place. So I did actually go into places, but I couldn't actually from the outside, but not from the inside. So I am pooped, man. I've not eaten anything. I've not eaten anything, so I'll explain why I'm feeling a bit cream crackered and all. So I'll go from here, see how far away the park up I've chosen is. I don't know if I have to go through Ulverston first. I can't quite remember. It is 2:30, so I do still have time. So right, so I'm done now. I'm going to find out where my brain is, apparently, where my park up is and what I've got to get past to it, because I have no idea. I literally thought, oh, I can do that and go past Grange-over-Sands or and the other towns and stuff, and didn't actually see how far it was to get from there to where I park up. This is why John sorts things out. So I'm going to go and see that, and hopefully now it's dry, it should be a bit of a nicer drive.